You want a man
Yeah.
to come over to you, you take down a glizzy, dog. No wonder why they cut you up. They were like, she doesn't take down glizzies in front of people.
She probably lied about it too. They said, "Have you ever had a glizzy?"
Oh,
No,
yeah.
of course not.
I don't
And we
eat
have
hot
pictures
dogs.
of her eating the glizzy.
Gonna be
And then
Keanu
you're gonna be in
Reeves.
Fortnite.
Oh man, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh shit.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're rounding out the X trilogy with MaXXXine, the Ty West written, directed, edited, produced. This man loves doing every bit of his fucking films. I'm sure if he was a composer, he would have fucking done the music for it as well.
You had to say in everything, I'm sure, though.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, what's this series called? Or this trilogy? There's
Just
just
the X
X.
trilogy, yeah. Which, like, I don't know why Pearl
Not the
didn't have like
Pearl.
an X
Yeah.
name. But no, I think it's just it's the X film series.
I would call it personally the MaXXXine Pearl trilogy.
Oh, but that's
worse.
No, look, it's the X trilogy, and I'm going to tell you why. The first movie was X. The second movie was Pearl, an extraordinary origin story, and then the third movie is MaXXXine.
Oh,
So it is the X trilogy.
Okay.
They just,
We just don't say that.
extraordinary.
We just say Pearl.
extraordinary.
They should just put Pearl and end it with X.
Yeah, Pearlix. The X is
Yeah.
silent. What's your name? Oh, my name's Pearl. The X is silent.
Yeah.
This is the greatest horror movie trilogy of all time, though, right?
No.
What are the other ones though? Yeah, I mean, what are the other ones? You can't just say that and say, without other
You
ones.
tell me, man.
Scream is probably a better franchise.
No, but
Three
that's
is
more
ass.
than yeah.
3 is ass.
I
No,
mean,
only
MaXXXine
trilogies.
is mid, so
No, you think MaXXXine is mid?
yeah, it's not as good as the first two movies.
I mean, that statement is true. It's not as good as the
Yeah.
first two
Yeah.
movies. But I think
However-
it's because... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Eric.
However, I mean, do you not like the Hollywood late 70s vibe, the whole serial killer angle?
Oh no,
With,
it's cool. It makes
I think it's a cool
fits
story.
Its time. Yeah, I think aesthetically it's very pleasing, and it feels like it fits the world. I just didn't care for the story that they were telling.
Story
What
felt a
story?
little sloppy. A little sloppy. The whole time I was watching, I was like, this isn't as tight as the other two movies. The other two
No,
movies they were super small, they were contained,
Mhm.
they had a mission, and they set it out and they completed that mission. And this movie was like, I gotta wrap it up.
It feels
We gotta
rushed.
do it. Yeah.
I mean, there was way more actors in this one than the other ones combined, probably.
Which is a major fucking misstep. Huge.
And more sets.
Yeah, and
Because X literally was the bunk or the
The farm.
little outhouse or
X
whatever.
and Pearl
then-
were
yeah.
both just on the farm for the most
Mhm.
part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part.
and Pearl's even more isolated.
No,
Yeah, she
Pearl
goes-
is
sees that
less.
movie.
Pearl is less
and that's
isolated
it.
because she goes to the movies twice.
Yeah, but she doesn't really interact with
And that
people other than a
audition.
boy. And the audition, yeah, where like
Shit, but that
like-
audition's crazy.
it is
This
crazy
is
though.
wild.
Yeah, and I don't think Halsey's a good actor.
Bro,
so-
she was ass. She was so
Yeah.
fucking bad in this movie. I was like,
She was on the
holy
eating the glizzy,
shit.
right?
She was the one
Mhm.
eating the glizzy, and that was the best part is when she shut the fuck up and just ate the hot dog.
Yeah.
She was chewing that fucking scenery up, dude. I was like, oh my god. At least the first like stripper that like she spoke to and was friends with was like bearable. Like
Mhm.
she wasn't awful, she was a good actress. She was playing the part that she was supposed to play, and Halsey was like, no, they're gonna fucking remember my part. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
loud in New York.
I feel like she had if she had a New York
She did.
accent, I was like, oh
in
man.
LA, yeah.
The other
Yeah, in
actress felt like a porn star, and that's how they would like be. Halsey felt like someone that was trying to be too big for the scene,
Right.
and yeah, it just wasn't good.
Which played terribly against Mia Goth, who did nothing but sit there and shake her head to each person. She was
yeah,
just
go-
yeah. She was just taking in information.
Yeah, what a fucking freak.
Yeah, and that scene's a couple minutes. It's not like it's a 30-second flash. It's
No,
like
it's
2 to
pretty
3
long.
minutes. Like,
yeah,
and
of
maybe
Halsey
even longer.
screaming about fucking dudes and eating a hot dog. I need a dog.
I don't want them to see me eating.
Yeah, stop over here, get a dog with me. I don't want them to see them. Oh, I want to gobble a glizzy by myself with my girl.
I don't want them to see me, taking down a glizzy, but like my profession, they see me taking down glizzies on a daily.
I feel like that would be the best selling point. Like you want a man to come over to you, you take down a glizzy, dog. No wonder why they cut you up. They were like, she doesn't take down glizzies in front of people.
She probably lied about it too. They said, "Have you ever had a glizzy?" No, of course not.
I don't
have pictures of her eating the glizzy.
Yeah. What are these? Kevin Bacon.
They were like, it's a whole glizzy stand. It's like, do you want one? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not hungry.
Killer. End their ass right now.
I like Kevin Bacon though. I thought he was very eccentric. Like I think that's what that role was supposed to be.
Oh,
his Louisiana accent.
Did you hear what he did for this role? For the marketing? He decided that he wanted to live life as a normal American, so he put on heavy prosthetics. And he walked around Los Angeles or whatever as a normal person. And at the end of the interview, he was like, yeah, that fucking sucked. Nobody said they loved me. Nobody said that they're a huge fan.
He didn't say that.
No,
that's weird.
That's what he said. It's like, dude.
But why would they? They don't know who you are. Like, it's funny. Like, no one says people. If someone like just punched me like as I was walking, then sure.
No, he was like, wow, like normal people live like this, dude. Like nobody comes up and says how much they love you. But dude, he's been famous for fucking 50 years or whatever.
Did the people around him in his life no longer were nice to him? Because if so,
then
sure.
Could you imagine? No.
This is not the Kevin Bacon I grew up with.
I'm going to read a little bit more, but nah. He's like, I'm not complaining, but I have a face that's recognizable. Bacon told Vanity Fair, putting my hat and glasses on is only going to work to a certain extent. I went to a special effects makeup artist, had consultations, and asked him to make me a prosthetic disguise. And then
he looked like the penguin.
People were kind of pushing past me, not being nice. Nobody said I love you. I had to wait in line too. I don't know, buy a fucking coffee or whatever. I was like, this sucks. I want to go back to being famous.
Dude,
the no one told me they love me thing is the weirdest thing. Everything else is
that line's taking me out.
Yeah, but like it's kind of awesome, isn't it? Like, how can you be so fucking out of touch to be like, yeah, I had a big fat nose and a huge brow line, and nobody knew I was Kevin Bacon, and nobody said they loved me.
They love me.
Hey, bro,
does he go up to a stranger? I guess what probably happens is they say, "Oh, I love you," like because they're work and stuff. Yeah. And he says, "Oh, I love you too," like because of a fan thing. So he thinks it's normal to tell random people, "I love you." Yeah,
I just thought
it
was
has
funny.
to be something like that.
It's like, dude, how out of touch are you, Kevin Bacon? Like, you don't have
for sure.
You don't have nothing else better to do but disguise yourself as a normal person. Oh, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, it must be nice.
How do we feel about the screen time that Elizabeth Debicki didn't
get? Not
get?
enough, bro. Give my girl boss more screen time. Those shoulder pads needed more screen time.
Yeah.
But she's good. That's some of my issues with this movie, though, where it's like we got more Halsey than we did Debicki.
Elizabeth, yeah.
And she had a more important role in the movie.
Yeah, she was a director.
Halsey was dead person number X.
Dead prostitute too.
Yeah. And does she like the film franchise, or like do we know how she got involved?
No, fuck no. I mean, but I also don't know how Moses Sumney got involved either. He's another musician. Maybe Ty West just likes their music, and he was like,
I mean, The Rock was in this movie.
Who?
Dwayne Johnson.
No, it wasn't.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying to me right now?
So in Young Rock, the actor that plays older Rock and like adult Rock is the guy, the henchman dude, I guess you would say, with the dogs and the bat.
Oh, is that why I recognize him?
Yeah, so he's in that, awesome. And he's in he's worked with Taika because he's also in that soccer movie that came out with Fast.
What's his name?
Ago.
Yeah,
I have no idea. I think I don't know if he has a Samoan name or like a Hawaiian name.
Yuli Latu Kofu. I'm a piece of shit. I don't know how to fucking say words. Remember?
I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I knew it was like something along those lines.
It's him.
Yeah,
bro. I was like, that guy looks so fucking familiar, but I don't know where I've seen him. And he
looks like The Rock.
He really does look like The Rock, though. He was great. I love the way he beat the shit out of fucking Kevin Bacon, and then spoilers. happened.
I think he was good in the two scenes he had.
Yeah.
And even the manager, he went from selling drugs to selling women, I guess. Or I guess, it's not really selling women.
Which manager?
Working with women.
You're talking about Giancarlo's character?
Yeah.
He's not a manager, please. He's her lawyer.
Agent.
Yeah.
I think he's whatever she needs, to be honest.
He calls himself daddy, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand the dynamic here.
He's a real Better Call Saul type of guy.
Hey, he was doing it out there. I loved him in this movie, dude.
And he was good too.
I liked him too.
But I don't know. It was just weird because I felt like in the other movies, the characters all felt like, okay, they had their screen time, and I felt like I got everything out of it. In this movie, I felt like a lot of characters were underutilized. Halsey's probably the only overutilized character. But like outside that, I'm just like, oh, they just try to do. I think they just try to do too much. I think he needs to ream it back.
The cops. Do you think they were perfect or?
I liked them. I thought they were funny.
Underutilized though.
Or did Bobby fucking talk too much?
I think he was playing that character. Like, I think he did a great job, and I think the female cop was doing a good job of like balancing him out. But same thing where it's like they're kind of important, but then it's just like we're getting flashes of everything. It just to me the movie's just jumbled up, kind of a mess at like a lot of points.
Just too much shit going on.
Which is weird though, because like the other two felt so tight and so well put together, and this one he was like, let's just have fun with it, guys. This one almost feels like he didn't even have a fucking script. And
my thing is like I feel like something went wrong, like, or it's just because they wanted to push him out too quick, like, but I guess 1 and 2 fit a little better because they
were in the same year. Like he pumped Pearl out.
But I think it's because same
working all the time, dude.
Same pretty much actor. Like, you're following a more like a
smaller cast. Yeah.
And they both have the same story essentially. X and Pearl. It's just old people killing people, or Pearl killing people.
It's Pearl killing people in both movies.
Yeah.
And
whereas this one, it's like, what's MaXXXine gonna do now? Is she gonna start killing people?
I mean, she's a ball buster. We know that.
That shit was fucking rad. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie.
I was not ready for that.
I was kind of like not vibing with the movie very much up until that point, and I was like, "Oh, this dude, he's got a knife at her. Like, what's gonna happen?" I know she had that gun when she had left the house. Like, is she just gonna shoot him and be like, "Look at me, I'm the X or whatever"?
Yeah, I'm Triple X.
And then she exploded his balls. That was crazy,
was like,
bro.
Get on your knees.
That was intense. That was intense.
It was. I mean, that's some psycho shit. You know what I mean? Like, she really went all in.
I mean, they had to, dude. They love Psycho.
I really liked the character. Like, MaXXXine Minx, the way she just drove everywhere, not giving a fuck. Popping U-turns whenever she felt like it. Like, she was a boss bitch.
I mean, it's kind of weird, though, to see her like that after her not doing much in X. Like, sure, she's the final girl of X or whatever, but it felt like other people. Yeah, like I mean,
Jenny Ortega has a big role in X. So.
Everybody does though. Like
Kid Cudi does too.
Yeah. It felt like she was the one in that movie who had the least amount of lines.
Yeah, and she seems like a side character.
To this one where it's like, oh, she's just all in. She's really just shoving those feelings down and just fucking living her life.
And X more so than Pearl. X feels like it's a story about everybody, and they're all going through this trauma thing.
Yeah.
This movie, just to me, it's like it's similar because a lot of people have a lot of screen time, but then they also don't, and it's just they all feel like side characters. Like no one feels like in Pearl, the side characters felt like fleshed out, almost main characters. In X, I mean, and now in MaXXXine, it's like it feels like MaXXXine and a bunch of side characters that are just underutilized.
Yeah,
it's just it has like pacing issues. Like it's strange because it just doesn't make sense based on the first two movies.
Is this the worst of the three?
Damn, I guess. Yeah, I was really positive on this, but all the points you guys are bringing up, you guys are right.
I thought this movie was really good. I had a good time for the most part.
I just like the vibe.
The lows were just so fucking low, man. Mm-hmm. I was there were multiple points in the movie where I was like, am I just tired or is this movie just not fucking doing it right now?
And this is the longest film. The other ones, oh wait, no.
I thought
106, 102.
Like the same.
They're both they're all short, right? This is like 130. Oh yeah, it's only 104.
Yeah, 104. What the
104
fuck?
minutes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said 104, and I was like, an hour and 4. I don't even know if that's feature length
they're all-
anymore.
They're all within 3 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
This movie felt long though, which
I
is
don't know,
crazy because Pearl felt long.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of shots. Like the Pearl was like, ooh, look at this artful shot. Oh man, look, she's in the fucking cornfield or whatever.
And Pearl, we're
Ty
trying to see
West,
like
man.
both sides of her character being all bipolar.
Right, yeah.
This MaXXXine doesn't like. There's not really much to her though. Like
She just
wants to be a star,
I'm
dude.
a
She
wants to be a star.
star.
Yeah.
Her
A
dad
fucking movie
sucks.
star.
Whack. I think the dad.
Did you predict it, James?
Oh yeah.
So that I'm trying to think back to the moment.
You know, what are we in? We're 19 minutes in. We're really like 15 minutes in. I'm gonna call it there for non-spoilers. We are now going
We are
forward,
spoiling.
spoiling MaXXXine. If you haven't seen it, I think we all think you should go see it, right?
Yeah, I would recommend it
James?
still.
It's really a James question, because yeah,
I mean, what else is out right now?
We're
I mean, if
not gonna
Yeah,
finish the trilogy.
that's my thought process. Is there's nothing else out right now? Go see this. Fuck it.
yeah, I mean, if you've seen the first two, you might as well finish it one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think if like next week you're like, oh, something new comes out and it's better, I'd watch it. But like if nothing new comes out, you should watch it, sure.
Yeah. All right.
And I even saw it for free.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you saw it
you
for
did.
free and you still thought it was mid. That's kind of
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crazy. All right.
How much you
so
spend
yeah,
on popcorn though?
nothing.
I spent $14, so I had like a $10 like coupon thing.
Damn.
I spent $14 and I got tendies, fries, and drink.
Jesus.
Still had a bad time, dude. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
and them tendies were fire.
I bet. So the big bad is her dad.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
But
Whack.
I think it was
I
either
thought it was whack.
it was either him or it had to be somebody from
Bro,
like last movie.
Or get
I
this.
I
Go ahead,
wanted
Joey.
it to be her, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Like,
For a
crazy.
second,
'Cause-
I thought it was her.
Every time
I never once thought that actually.
every time something bad happened to somebody, it was because they directly opposed her even just a little bit. So like
Okay.
the two women who she knew through her work, you know, they were like kind of shit talking her because she wasn't going up to the hills or whatever, and she was doing that weird serial killer shit where she's just staring at him and nodding.
And they're
I was
also they're also like, oh, you can act?
Yeah.
What?
Like really fucking shit talking her because she wants to be an actress, and
Yeah.
then they die, and I was like, oh man, she might be the killer, dude. That'd be cool, man. She's got like a split personality almost, and it's
Yep.
like when she goes, it's almost fucking what's it called?
But you
The
yeah,
HBO movie.
Oh, the one with the crack in the back
Yeah,
of
the
the
back
of her
of
head.
the head
Oh,
skull
yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
Yeah, you know
yeah.
that.
I don't know.
yeah. It's a
Malevolent.
James Wan movie.
Malevolent.
There
yeah,
you go.
it is. But
Maleficent.
I never Maleficent. I never once thought that. That's a different movie. That's a Disney
That would've
movie.
been hot,
Yes,
though.
it's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
It would have been hot.
But I never once thought that, and then especially when they show us taking the girls, like I didn't think she was like leading those people.
But you never know, bro.
You
I mean,
never know,
sure,
dude.
sure. Like I mean, it would have been a twist. He would have got
Bro,
me.
she-
Yeah,
because
that twist
she
would have
puts
been
never
those
once
huge.
gloves.
thought that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the twist of it being her dad was like,
Oh.
So that's
All
also
right.
stupid. So then, as this happens, I know it's her dad. I get the thing, right? They do a slow pan. And it's like, aha, it was him all along. But I'm like, did they show us this in like X
It's
or
her-
something? Am I supposed to know who he is?
Yes,
though?
you were. You were supposed to be able to
Yeah.
tell because of the beginning of the movie. They had her dancing
the
or
little
whatever,
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was
It's
the same
just-
voice actor.
But it wasn't like a good. Like I was
But
I
like,
agree. I agree.
I was in
It
the
was
same
whack.
boat as you, though,
Yeah.
James. I was like, who is this? Until Joey and Alex were like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. Okay.
I like put two and two together, but it was like not worth it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good payoff.
It wasn't.
Yeah, especially when like all we got from him in Pearl was like some dude wearing a sign that said that his catchphrase, the "I will not accept a life I do not deserve."
Yeah.
There was like some dude in the background that had it, and that was it. Like that's the
Which
only
is a
mention.
cool saying. Like I understand
It goes
that.
hard.
Like,
It goes hard.
like I get that. I mean, not to the point where you're having a cult.
No,
Please,
to that
please,
off the
point.
please,
record.
please. They're not a
Yeah.
cult. He was just he needed some help from some fellas.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're,
they pulling out shotties. They're a cult.
I mean, they were all sawed off too. That shit
Sawed
was
off,
crazy.
dude.
I kind of like the action movie bits in this. They're pretty hot.
It feels like a different movie,
It
like
does.
the end, but it was good. I did like it. The cop stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I really liked when she comes around the corner and she just has the
falls.
thing in her eye.
Oh yeah,
The cross.
she's like, I got him. I put him
told you
down.
I'll get him.
Yeah. And then she falls down the Hollywood Hills or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I thought that was
so
unnecessary.
This is the least horror movie of all of them, though, right?
Yeah, because as I'm watching this also too, I never got baited by the Night Stalker thing. I never once thought this was gonna be a Night Stalker movie.
But then they also go on to just say when they're showing her the bodies, like, we're saying that this is the Night Stalker, but we don't believe that at all. And it's like,
Yeah.
so why the fuck is that a part of the marketing?
Yeah.
It's so weird. Why are you
I think it would be better
misdirecting
if
me?
it kind of was.
Yeah.
They even
Oh, dude,
in the
it is so
movie with being like, oh, but we did catch the Night Stalker.
Yeah.
And then we also caught this other person. It's like, why though? Like, what's the relevance?
No. So the reason they did that is because, like, they're saying that both of the things kind of wrapped up in parallel, but the only thing anybody ever heard about was the Night Stalker. So, like, they're telling the public that, oh, the killings are done because the Night Stalker is over, but, like, more killings won't continue to happen now because the dad is also dead. Like, that's all. That's the only reason why. But, like, it's stupid. I don't agree with Ty West's decision making to do that.
Yeah.
But that is why he did that, and it sucks.
Because it gets all the true crime girlies in. They're like, oh shit, it's about to be a Night
If
Stalker.
she was the
I mean, I was
actual
excited.
Night Stalker and not even the religious cult thing, that would have been dope.
It would have been so
And then she
good.
frames him because like they either work together in the
No, 'cause
industry
he
or
was a
something.
customer, bro. He was a customer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have some.
Yeah.
That would have been dope.
Dude, anything other than what we got.
we just made a better movie.
Yeah.
Don't we always, though?
We can fix the movies. We see the flaws.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to like this movie because I did really like the other two, but I genuinely was watching this movie and I was just like, to me, it's just not good. And I don't know what its rated is. I don't know how much money it made.
I wouldn't go as far as saying it's not good,
Yeah,
but
that's harsh.
But like my thing, it's if this is the
That's-
last
Do you wanna
movie
tell
of
you
the
the
trilogy
ratings?
though. Like I don't know, man, because I think it is like it's not bad movie, but it's like it's
Vastly
and I don't know, maybe
inferior to the first two, though.
yeah, like
It
it's
doesn't
just
live up to the
significant.
hype.
And it just doesn't make sense because the things he did strong in the first two movies, it's like he forgot how to do them in this movie.
Yeah.
or maybe he got too big for his britches, dude. He was like, you know what? I don't need to try as hard. People will love this no matter what.
I think it was him just trying to do too much. It has to be.
So, it was supposed to be the ending of a trilogy in that the movie series would be over with. And then Ty West later stated in
T.I.
February.
West did.
No, shut up, Eric. It's Ty. You won't gaslight me into believing it's T.I. He's not a fucking calculator.
Not Tip.
Yeah. He doesn't examine his daughter's hoo-ha, allegedly. Stated in February 2024 that he has plans for a fourth installment, which would depend on the third film's reception. In May of 2024, West confirmed that he was working on a fourth film and that he may develop it as his next project. Do something different, bro. You're too lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what hurt this film. He was trying to leave stuff open to do a fourth film.
But like,
And
who's it gonna
What?
follow? Who's it gonna follow?
Yeah.
I mean,
MaXXXine's
Maxine,
career?
like older, and she like
She goes all Pearl in this bitch.
Or
yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
It'd be just
maybe.
Pearl again.
Yeah.
but like why?
Yeah. Cut it off
I
here.
think and I wonder if he just tried to like leave the world open a little too much. Like, nah, dude, like,
Dude, just do something else with Mia Goth. Like,
No,
come on.
get rid of her. I'm tired of her.
What?
Yeah,
I
I
thought she was
hate.
great though.
I
need
hate
more.
her. She's just.
Hate.
Hate's crazy, yeah.
I hate the way that you talk, the way you walk. I hate the way that you dress.
There's just something about her that I'm just like, yeah, she's fine. She's okay.
Is it her eyes?
It's her Peppa Pig
Is it her
ass voice,
eyebrows?
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
I've
that.
never. I've only listened to a couple of her like interviews.
Non-movie role interviews, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just her acting that I'm not a huge fan of, which is super subjective. I can't even really. I can't quantify
You gotta watch
it.
Infinity Pool then.
I will.
I think I've
Then-
only seen her in this and like one other thing.
I've only seen her in the X trilogy, so it's
What
all I
else has
really
she
have to
been
go off
in?
of.
I haven't
She's
seen
only been
Infinity
in
Pool.
Infinity Pool, right?
Yeah, I thought so. I think she has a bunch of roles actually, but like none that we saw.
Yeah.
Does she have
Because
a
I looked at
bunch
it
of
the other
roles?
day. It looks like
I
she
think
had a
she's
bunch.
like, wasn't
like
she
she
in like
was in
Nymphomaniac and like some French stuff?
No,
Yeah.
she is in Nymphomaniac.
Nymphomaniac was her first. Yeah.
She's in A Cure for Wellness. She's in Suspiria, which was supposed to be okay.
Oh, so she's in a bunch of like these
Weird movies. She's super.
weird. Yeah,
she's
yeah.
an artist. She's avant-garde. Maybe
It
that's
makes
why
sense.
I don't care for her. It's because she's trying
Aesthetically,
too hard.
her aesthetic is those types
She's a
of movies.
tryhard.
The fact that she looks like an alien,
Yeah.
I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
Eee.
Come at me, Mia Goth.
Yeah, what is she gonna do? Step on your
Well,
balls?
I guess-
Governor, suck on this gun. I'll step on your testicles.
Okay, and so in terms of ratings, it has a 75 from critics, a 78 from the audience. Metacritic 65 and a 7.
I could give it.
And
Yeah.
then-
Hey, that makes
And then as
sense.
far as the numbers, the last link I included, it's actually pretty good. It compares all three of the
I
movies,
saw that.
and this one has the highest rise so far because it's at 6.7 million. And the other ones were X was at 11.7 million, and then Pearl was at 9.4 million.
I feel like that's
No,
good,
that's
right? These are
ending,
probably low.
right? So you're comparing really weird
ending.
numbers there.
Yeah,
So at the same point in time, X had only made $4 million and Pearl had only made 3.5.
And
So
these
this is
are,
like blowing it out of the water.
and this
Yeah.
the budget can't be too big on this.
What do you, it's got to be way
Uh,
bigger than the other ones.
Yeah,
Right?
but I
Wiki doesn't state a budget.
no, I'm sure
The numbers don't have a
he-
budget? Nope.
The numbers never have the budget.
keeping
Do they
that
ever
shit
give us budgets for
close.
the other two?
I don't know. I'll go
Because
check.
I've never seen the numbers.
For X, it says 1 million
I can see that.
on the
makes sense.
numbers. Pearl doesn't have one on the
Pearl has
numbers.
8 million on the Wikipedia.
So this is probably
$8
$15
million
million.
budget?
Dude, they had to fucking completely
Holy
rebuild the
fuck.
whole shit, dude.
I guess. God damn, you went from 1 million to 8 million though.
And that movie don't look like it. That movie is not
I thought it was gonna
8
be
times better.
nothing. I thought they filmed them like back to back on
Yeah.
the same set.
They did, but the set had to be like
They tore it
repainted
down.
and shit like that.
It's a Saw situation, dude.
Yeah,
Aw,
fucking idiots.
hate to see it.
Yeah.
But yet they had the Psycho House up for 30 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. To this day, that shit is still standing.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's cool
Um,
set.
It really was a cool set. I wish they did more with her seeing the ghost of Pearl. I needed something to come of that, and I'm not sure what.
Her trauma is used randomly.
Yeah.
But I did like that when she was getting that mask thing done.
Oh,
and then
dude.
the old lady
yeah.
there.
See,
That
That was
shit
one of the
was-
creepier scenes.
that was
Because
some
even I was
fucking
getting a little
filmmaking, dog.
anxious.
Yeah.
That I'm never gonna be a star. I'll never need to have my head replicated or anything. But like,
I
that's
mean, we
one
can
of
do
my.
it for you still.
It's one of my biggest
Yeah.
fears. I couldn't do
Oh.
it. No fucking
At least
way.
I could do it regardless.
We'll
I
just
mean-
we'll stick some straws
want
in your
to.
nose, dude, so you're good.
Dude, I saw her nose hole. She could breathe.
No, hell no. That shit
No,
covered over
you could-
quick,
no, they
bro.
covered
It
up,
covered
yeah.
over so quick.
No, it was her trauma, dude. She's had a panic attack.
She was, but also that lady leaving is fucking crazy. I don't know why
yeah,
that lady
she
did
put
it
a little
like that.
timer. She put
Yeah.
a timer. I was like, oh, we're good.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, try to breathe. I don't know.
I don't
You
know.
can.
Remember to breathe.
I'm an intern, by the way. See ya.
My bad. Damn, that lady is fucking wild. God bless
That
her.
head didn't even look like her.
At the very
Oh,
end?
no, I thought it did. You guys
Nah.
don't think so? Oh, maybe
Nah,
I'm
it was
fucking
like
like
with
stupid.
the-
shit.
They did a
That
good
might as
job
well
with the
have been
screaming
the other
girl.
chick.
It might as well have been the other chick. Maybe they need to do the other chick though. You know?
What's her? Not she's not Lily Allen, is she? What's her name?
Yeah, Lily Collins.
Lily Collins. That
Is
is who
the
that
name.
is.
Yeah, they did a good job with her head.
I thought she.
Oh,
yeah,
it
they
looked
did.
good.
I had not. I didn't know she was in the movie until like literally 2 days before I seen the movie, and then I seen a thing talking about her, like, oh, how she her other roles prepare for this role. So I was like, oh, I didn't know she was in that. She's probably gonna have a big role.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, she was big-ish.
Yeah.
She was the girl in the
She
fucking.
was important
Yeah,
like,
30 seconds
important-ish.
tops, I think.
in universe. Why
Um,
would they? Why'd they kill her? Just because it was close to her?
Because she's a nepo baby. She's
Just
Phil
because she went to a
Collins'
party,
daughter.
dude.
Well, no, yeah, it's because she was close to her.
In
or
the still of
whatever.
the night?
Yeah, and it's because she stole MaXXXine away from him.
Or something.
I thought
don't
that
know.
was porn.
Porn did steal MaXXXine away from him. Being a star is what pulled her away from him. But like he was in on it. He like wanted her to be a star. So
In his way though.
But hey, I mean,
in the Jesus way, dude.
If it makes you a star, what's the matter?
So is he not gonna kill her though?
No. Because he was like, "Hey, do the thing. Like, hey, I'm gonna exorcise the demons and shit like that, and you're gonna be good, all right? And then you'll be a star." And then she was like,
"My star."
No. She was like, "What if these cops shot at you? Crazy as fuck."
That backup took a long time to get there.
Yeah, that dude got shot and no girl got stabbed in the eye with a fucking crucifix.
The helicopter telling her to like drop the weapon, but she doesn't and just kills the dude. The helicopter saw you kill the guy.
But like,
I don't know if that was real or not.
No, it wasn't real. They fucking said her name, Eric. They were like, "MaXXXine, drop the gun. It's all over. Like, he's dead. Drop it, MaXXXine."
Dude, it's because she's a star, dude.
And she has that like flash thing where she's like, "This is gonna be like."
She has the La La Land ending where she sees everything in the future, like as if it like, oh, this is how cool it could be. And then she fucking blows his head away, which is one of the coolest effects, dude. Oh, that effect looks so good.
It was a good watermelon exploding.
Man, that shit popped, bro. It was wild.
Yeah.
In all three movies, they have good practical squishing, like the blood effects.
Oh yeah,
fucking top notch.
You gotta spend that money on it, dog. You got to.
That's why this movie was $32 million to me.
It's an art.
$32 million. Because it's actually
$50 million.
Oh.
Dude, Mia Goth's so big now. She has she gets 40% of the profit.
Prostates. I was like, what? We're cutting out prostates to give to Mia Goth? Now, this movie wasn't good enough for her to be abusing that PA, right?
I didn't hear that. I feel like I probably heard that and forgot about it now.
Oh no, it happened. No, we talked about it. Yeah, she was she kicked a PA or something like that.
I thought that was on Infinity Pool.
No, it was on this, wasn't it?
I mean, I know she did that. Yeah. Now that we're talking about it, I kind of like vaguely remember it.
I look past those types of news, dude, because I want to meet my heroes one day.
No, you don't. Stop. Why?
I want to be kicked as a PA.
This is why you were like Dr. Disrespect did nothing wrong, dude.
I never fucking said that. Let's get the story fucking straight.
I don't know, dude. I kept bringing evidence.
I'll leave right now, man.
Until he says something.
Mia Goth accused of kicking MaXXXine background actor in the head in new lawsuit.
In the head?
In the head,
Why was she in the way?
Bro, if she was a dead body, dude, what the fuck is she supposed to be playing her part?
She had the white stuff on her fucking her eyes. She couldn't see, dude.
Yeah, she was trying to. She kicked her trying to get up from that chair when she fell backwards.
I mean, she got a misunderstanding.
Oh, she probably paid that lady for sure.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure they probably just settled.
I would imagine so, right? That's why it was $32 million they had to settle out of court for this shit.
Yeah, 15 mil for that person.
Per toe that hit her in the fucking face when she kicked her.
And that's why the movie feels unbalanced, because they filmed the first half, then they had to go to court, and they had to come back to shoot the second half of the film.
In the scene, Goth was to run past him and sometimes step over him, look down, and keep running.
What scene put that at the very end? The shootout
guy
scene?
who crushed the balls?
This is fucking a year before the movie came out, Eric. I don't fucking know. I'm reading the goddamn Variety article, man.
But we know. But
he could probably not be in the film. Depending on how
he could have gotten cut, dog.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. I'll read a little bit further up. James Hunter claims that he suffered a concussion after Goth kicked him during production on the A24 sequel MaXXXine. The film is the third in a trilogy. In the lawsuit, Hunter states that he was hired for 3 days of work to play the role of dead parishioner on the first night of shooting. He lay on the ground for several hours covered in fake blood, enduring ants and mosquitoes. In the scene, Goth has to run over him.
Dude.
Well,
he's just complaining there.
That's shit.
It's just 12 hour. Hey, you're supposed to expect 12-hour, 16-hour days.
It all leads up to it.
Sounds like an accident.
Well, hold on. In the scene, Goth was to run past him and sometimes step over him, look down, and keep running. The suit alleges that on the fourth take, Goth nearly stepped on him. Hunter complained to the second assistant director, and the concern was relayed to Goth. On the next take, according to the suit, Goth deliberately kicked him in the head with her boot. After the scene was completed, Hunter alleges that he was in the bathroom when Goth came in and taunted, mocked, and belittled him, daring him to do anything about it. Hunter felt pain in his head.
That's bold.
The fake blood had also
Some real
dried.
he said, she said stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, he took her to court.
I wonder who won.
He feels confident enough. On the drive home, he felt lightheaded and had to pull over twice. The next day, the casting agency informed him that the production did not want him back for the remaining 2 days, according to the suit. Hey, man, keep your fucking mouth shut, buddy. She didn't hit you. She got a little close, but that was the brakes,
nearly.
kid. Yeah. I don't think he should have raised any concerns the first time.
I think, okay, obviously she shouldn't have kicked him in the head, but also, too, because she almost kicked him the first time, there's a chance it was still an accident.
Yeah, maybe she was thinking about it too much and then accidentally fucking did it.
But my thing is,
But then when she comes in and says, "Did you like the way my fucking?"
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that one bit.
Some people are saying that there's probably witnesses to that event happening, dude. You know,
witnesses.
I'm doing some digging, Eric. You're not doing the digging, okay? You're gonna let me do the digging because you're not gonna fact check me anyways, all right? Some people are saying there's most likely
some
witnesses.
Twitter troll.
It's Reddit.
Oh God.
That's even worse.
Screen crants again.
Oh no, scrun! It's screen run. I mean, hey, kick allegation aside, the endured ants and mosquitoes and dried fake blood complaints sound a little bit petty. All right,
they are
so
petty.
there's good people on both sides on Reddit.
Oh
okay?
shit. Okay.
You should have seen the bruises on my knees after hitting the floor over 20 times in a row, filming the shootout scene in the last film I did extra work on. It sucked, but it was quite literally what I signed up for. The part was deliberately petty as hell. So yeah, he should have never said anything about the fucking mosquitoes. That was really stupid of him.
Yeah, he should. My thing is, when they tell you what you're gonna do, if you didn't want to do that, be like, don't do it.
That's Hollywood too, though. You know.
Yeah. Just walk away.
But no, I would either done with it or just been like, I'll go find another 3-day gig.
But also,
and I know it's not easy, but
ask for some fucking like bug spray. Hey man, can y'all just put a little bit of bug spray on me, please?
But also, too, I would have been done day one. I would have went home, bought my own bug spray, came back to the next 2 days.
Do something like that clips onto your pants or some shit that looks like a gun holster, like anything other than bitching and moaning about it.
Yeah, I'll get one of those electronic ones and tuck it in my shirt.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah,
So the fact that he's saying bugs, like the blood and mosquitoes is super bad. Dude, he probably did get hit, but it was like the lightest.
A graze. She like grazed him, yeah.
Because the first incident is it's not even like
nearly.
Like he was just in his feelings because he was upset. Like I understand
that. She said, "How my boot taste, bitch." She said that. That's what he said.
You seen the other scene the other day where I literally stepped on the guy's balls in real time, real life.
I made them explode. You signed up for that?
Yeah. Those weren't visual effects. Those weren't practical effects.
He was an extra too, bitch.
Yeah, and now he's less. He has less of him. All right.
You can't have kids, dog.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still looking to see if she won or not. I don't think anybody's talking about it.
There's no because I think what happens is people talked about it, they find out what the story was, and they're like, "Oh, this dude's on some bullshit."
Oh no! As they're typing it, they're like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
This guy's lying.
Damn, he's lying out his ass, bro.
It's like half truths. My thing is, I believe that she walked in there to see how he was doing. He said some shit. She said some shit. I don't think she instantly went in there and been like,
"You're right.
How's your head feel, piece of shit?"
Yeah.
Get off my set.
Or he couldn't understand her Peppa the Pig accent, dude.
Oh no.
She said, "How's your head?" No, she said, "How's your head?" And then he heard it. "How's your fucking head, loser?"
Yeah. Boy, how's your bloody head? I didn't mean it, mister. And so she came in with her fucking blimey accent, yelled at me, called me a dumb C word.
Said something about a governor.
Yeah.
And then she took her Peaky Blinders hat and fucking cut me with it.
It took her gun out at me.
Yeah.
Damn. You're right. This movie was better because she kicked that guy in the fucking face. Good for her.
There's no way that guy's in the movie though. He didn't make the next 2 days of shooting.
No way.
They got a new extra.
They cut him out just enough to pay his ass. Are you kidding me? Oh, someone said if only there was camera footage. Shit. No, you're right, guys. I do look like the bad guy. Fuck.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well, hey, I had to bring it up because you guys, magically forgot about it. So I'm
gonna be my heroes, dude.
We had to do some tar-like digging and make sure that this situation was real or not. All right.
Yeah, we can't get tarred again.
I hope we never get tarred again. All right, boys. How we feeling? Are we good enough to put a rating on this bad boy?
I said my piece.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Eric did the same. All right. Someone hit me with it. I don't care who.
Go ahead, Jaime.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Woo!
I had a lot of
Lord
problems
have
with this
mercy.
movie.
I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I might have to. I'll give it a 7. I like that number. 7's a good number. It's good. It's good enough.
The overall vibe was cool, but at the end of the day, the story didn't really make sense. The dad twist was kind of lame.
Twist was big lame. Underutilization of some of the best actors working right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Overutilization.
All right, hold on. All right, cut. Take a deep breath. And rolling. Action.
Why they use Halsey so much?
Overutilization.
I didn't even want to
can't
say
say that word. I
love
can't say
you
that
guys
word.
just Porky pigged it and went. That's all, folks. Yeah, an overutilization of Halsey for sure.
Nailed it.
Yeah. There it is.
All right, everybody. So that means MaXXXine gets a sooner or later average score of 7 out of 10. That also means that you just wrapped up our 205th episode, and we're going to thank you for dropping by on twitch.tv/soonerorlatertv or youtube.com/@soonerorlatertv for our review of MaXXXine. You know the drill. Sign up on all the social medias. Check us out. We're doing the damn thing. We're posting shorts. We're talking about basketball.
Check out our Insta.
We're talking about movies. We're TikToking. I got to travel for work soon, so I'm gonna probably be making some TikToks that I'll be bored. So just check us out. Just look up Sooner or Later TV, unless it's Twitter. Then look up Soon or Later TV. Until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.